guys, Killer B from hookahpro.com here, once again bringing you a Shisha review of Starbuzz Blue MIst today. Got my usual setup. It's my Darth Vader hookah. Little Chinese thing I picked up off eBay. I was dumb. Okay? I'm sorry. Noobs do stupid things, such as buying crappy Chinese hookahs off of eBay. Got my Razan hose. Up top I have a standard Egyptian bowl with two Chronic Hookah natural coals from Chronic Hookah or hookahjohn.com with a little makeshift tinfoil windscreen. Sorry guys, I'm a little bit sick. Got my holes poked in there with a needle as opposed to a toothpick, and I highly recommend this, especially if using a coconut coal, because I find that the little pieces that crumble off will go down into the holes if your holes are too big and into the bowl, which can lead to a very unpleasant session. I love coconut coals, but that is one downside that you're going to run into. But the needles totally counteract that and allow for great sessions, and if you poke enough, you still get maximum airflow to get you these big clusterfuck clouds. The cut on this stuff, standard Starbuzz cut, as you can see. Very, very, very wet. I deal with pretty much Starbuzz and only Starbuzz. I guess that's a little bit of a lie. I've been branching out a lot recently, getting into the Fantasias and hookah, stuff like that. But I deal with a lot of Starbuzz, and this stuff is the wettest I've gotten out of any Starbuzz. I actually picked this up from a trade with another Hookah Pro member, Divine. He totally hooked me up. Big shout out to him. Like I said, standard Starbuzz cut. It's a little bit of a medium cut, very, very wet. Very few stems. I found one in here so far, which isn't a big deal. This came out of a 250 gram. I don't have anything bad to say about the cut. It's probably dyed, but as I've said before, I don't care if it's dyed. Once it's in the bowl and you have the tinfoil on it, who cares? You don't see the Shisha's color. It's going to smoke the same. Yeah. I was actually a little bit afraid to smoke Blue MIst at first because of the fact that I don't like blueberries. But after talking to a few people on Hookah Pro, they reassured me that the blueberry flavor in here isn't that potent, and it wasn't going to take away from the experience for me. And so I took the dive, got myself some, and they were right. It's a very enjoyable flavor. I'm really digging it. It's got that cool sensation when you exhale, but I'm not really tasting the mint a whole lot. It's a very, very nice flavor in my opinion. Definitely something I'll enjoy finishing off. The clouds, as you saw, are nice and big, as to be expected from Starbuzz. So far, got flavor. Gonna give that an 8.5 out of 10. Got the clouds, and as always with Starbuzz, nice and big. I'm going to give those also an 8.5. The cut, it's Starbuzz. Come on. We all know what's going on. The duration of the bowl, as with any Starbuzz, is going to be an hour and a half out of a standard Egyptian. Buzz, I'm not noticing any buzz, and I'm pretty much on an empty stomach at this point. I haven't eaten anything in several hours. Overall, I'm giving this a 8.5 out of 10, even a 9 maybe, if this continues to put out the same quality throughout the bowl. There you go. That's That's the clouds you're going to expect to get out of this stuff. It is delicious. I highly recommend it. Once again, big shout out to Chase, aka Divine from hookahpro.com, for hooking me up with the trade. And also to Chronic Hookah /hookahjohn.com and John himself for being an excellent vendor, very good customer service, and puts out the best coals I've ever had. Hookahpro.com, just in general, thanks to everyone on there for helping me become a hookah pro, because that's what I am nowadays. Join if you haven't already, and just enjoy. It's a great community. Everybody's nice. Lots of knowledgeable people. Tons of vendor deals, which is great. Until next time, this is Killer B. Keep smoking. God knows.